Hey yo, what is fucking poppin'? Yo, y'all ever seen that South Park episode where the dudes at the cable company be over there rubbing their nipples, talk about, oh, that's too bad? Well, that's what PCF reminds me of when they talk about updates. Let's go over it.
Oh man, it's gonna be like 3 weeks. There's a whole plug I have to pull out. It's like 4 inches long. 3 weeks, huh? Okay, is 3 weeks from now okay with you guys?
No, that's way too long.
Oh, it is? Oh, jeez, that's terrible.
So far, it's not too bad. So far, it's not that bad. It is nice being able to use my impale and actually let things bleed out off of the dot tick that goes onto it, which is really nice. Look at this motherfucker. Supposed to be a melee dude. You ran for me. Fucking great. Never seen that before. I don't know why the fuck I'm over here though. Oh well. They'll fucking catch up. Alright. The only problem with this fucking, with the enemies on this game is they like to flank, but they flank too far. So they run fucking like 500 yards away when they don't fucking need to. Go ahead and put our shield up. So far, it's not too bad. So far, it's alright. I haven't played in a while, so I'm pretty fucking new to it. But, and I'm getting hooked up on fucking stuff I shouldn't be. Yeah, see, that's real nice while they're impaled, actually being able to, like, fucking move around and, like, you know, do the objectives. That makes this real nice. Like, it feels really nice that my build is still viable. That was, like, one of my main things that just kind of, like, meh. That's right. Tick down and die. Thank you. And if you notice, I don't use my shotgun much, even though I have, you know, the ability to. Because shotguns hold, like, doo-doo amounts of ammo. Shotguns hold like fucking pellets rather than fucking actual ammo. Like everything else can hold up to, what is it, like 300, 500, something like that. And fucking shotguns get 60 rounds. But yet you gotta be up in close proximity. You know what I mean? Fucking crazy. And I thought I would do this video after I thought the guy left from doing my from mowing the lawn over here, but apparently he's still fucking mowing the goddamn lawn. So if you hear that, my bad. Kind of thought he was already gone, but apparently he's not. Oh, there you are, you little bitch. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad for somebody who hasn't really played this game and fucking hasn't actually played a shooter in a while. Like, for having fucking ass terrible fucking accuracy. That right there was a waste of like, what, 5 seconds? Just waiting. Like after that guy died, it should have put me into this cutscene. It didn't. There we go. Let's go ahead and gather up all the midgets. Alright, and this. And we still got gold, even though I just played absolutely fucking terrible. Yeah. Alright, so the video you just watched was recent. That was literally after downloading the patch, running dev, which was mainly the only thing that I really gave a fuck about with this update. And as you can tell, I did actual in-game footage with that. Like, I sat back and fucking recorded it as I was playing and did the video feedback that way for you guys. That way it felt a little bit more realistic. Had some things go on my end that kind of like made me have to do it a couple takes. So I just said fuck it. But I wanted to do it that way to give you guys more of an understanding. Like, this is it. This is me playing it here as we're fucking, we're watching it together as I'm fucking going. You can hear my fucking, like, commentary and shit. But, let's really dive into this, right?
That's what you
Like,
wanted, sir.
we want
That's
endgame
what you wanted.
activities, right? That's what we want. We want endgame activities. That's what the community wants, and that's what the community has been saying they've wanted for a while. A lot of people have been arguing and saying that they don't want timed events. You then have these fucking weird people who think they're doing, like, world first, fastest world records and shit when they're not. They like the time limits, I guess. But what we need is something different, right? We need something where we could bring the player base back. We need something like a horde mode, where every 10 to 5 levels we fight a boss. And every 5 to 10 levels the difficulty progresses upwards. Give us a leaderboards with that, so that way, whatever group of 3 or 4 people that we're with, like, we have a reason. We now have a leaderboard, something to fucking compete for.
Yourself.
Even though the modders would easily fucking, like, blow that shit out of proportion if there was a leaderboards, but at the same time, it's like, give us something. You feel me? Like,
player in one spot
we need some
for
kind
30
of
seconds
reason.
timer while opening said door.
We need some kind of reason for us to have the skill trees that we have, right? Like, what's the point of running a tank class or a tank build, somebody with massive endurance, if there's no content that'll benefit from having that asshole on a team? Right? What's the point of having a support or healer based class to base itself on support and healing the team if there's no content to benefit from having it on the team? Right? That's one of the biggest issues that anybody has in this game, and it's why the meta is where it's at. The meta is simply where it's at because, for one, people don't want to build anything. They're done building. Right? Some people don't play these games to build at all. Like, anybody knows, you can go play an MMO, and people literally don't do anything in the MMO at all. Like, I was playing Bless Unleashed, and I literally have seen people sit outside of a dungeon, purposefully die to sit outside the dungeon and let you do all the work so they get the reward. Like, and it's the same in every game, right? It's the same in every game. People are not going to want to build. Some people, I don't even know why they even play the fucking games, because they don't literally actually play the game. They just sit there and get fucking carried, right? But a lot of people don't want to build anything. Like, you see all this mention about the legendary gear sets and shit, and it's great. We have been wanting the legendary sets changed from the fucking get-go, but not the things that they're giving us. We've been wanting static rolls moved off of the top 3 stats. That's what we wanted.
40-second long video of a door opening.
Right? We've been wanting the top 3 stats, like firepower, anomaly power, close range damage, cooldown. We've been wanting that to be able to roll, so that way we have a reason to go and farm legendaries. Once you go and you get a single legendary, what's the point of farming it again? Unless you get like a 9,000 when you can get 11,000 plus. That's literally the only reason. There's no longevity. Right? So you want this game to flourish, you want it to reach its potential, we need this game to reach its potential by actually fucking like giving us an end game. And there's a lot of players that'll be like, "Oh, there's enough end game there." No, it's not. It's inflated. The end game's difficulty is inflated by a time limit. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. But the end game is inflated by the time limit that they put on you when they restrict you, right? And not only that, but with all the different kinds of updates and patches and shit that they put out and all that other stuff, the fact that our meta is a certain way, all the stuff we have to sit here and take into consideration, it's them inflating the difficulty so that you can stretch out minimum amounts of things. That's the purpose. It's like taking a pile of shit, pouring milk on it, and then mixing it and spreading it across a table. You've literally took this small turd and now it's a fucking sheet of a turd that you could fucking go and like fucking do whatever with. Right? That's literally the fucking point of it, as retarded as that was that in that reference. But that's literally what it's like. For real, that's literally what they're doing with the difficulty. It's literally inflated, it's stretched to make you have the illusion that there is content, but for those of the player base that is not casual, the content's gone. Like, the content is clearly gone. So, with all the talk about bug this, bug that, bug this, you need to fix these bugs.
Show me the next
You can fix bugs all day long.
Fucking 40 seconds of my time.
But the more you fix bugs, the less you're actually adding to the longevity of the game. Bugs only go so far. You need content. You need content. That's point fucking blank. The game needs content. And the more that the fucking community keeps sitting here bitching and bitching and bitching, saying we need to fix more bugs, we need to fix more bugs, the less time the content's gonna actually come out and the game's going to die. Even faster. That's what we need. Our end game needs to be more content now. No more bugs. From this point out, this fucking patch coming out that we just got, that's it. No more bug talk. No more fucking bug talk. From this fucking point on, it is all about future fucking content. It's your boy. I'm out.